Hey guys, it's me. It's Queen El Said Haru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Alright guys, if you like this video, I would love you to give me a thumbs up and pass it on to somebody else who may like it as well. Also, if you have time, drop us a comment in the comment section, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pick a winner for our 8,000 subscriber contest. Now remember, I told you somebody from my Patreon, this was for everybody who signed up for Patreon, so somebody from my Patreon is going to be the one to win. I was supposed to use a hat to draw. I can't find my hat. So I got these little slips of paper, I've turned them over, and I'm going to hold this to the side and put them in the box of one of my Oracle cards came in, and I'm going to swish them around. Okay, and I'm going to pick one at random. And this person is going to win a free 60-minute reading. All right. I'm feeling each one to see which one feels right. Okay, then I'm gonna switch them around again. And now I'm just gonna pick the first one my hand touches. All right, it's this one. Okay. All right, let's see who it is. We're all gonna be surprised together. It is Robbie D, my man's Rob. What's up? Rob is my boy. He's like my little brother. That's what's up. So Rob, you won a 60-minute reading. So you get to spend another 60 minutes in my presence. Lucky you. Rob is like my boy. And Rob got me a Christmas gift. So anybody who gives me gifts, I'm particularly fond of. Gifts are my love language. Congratulations, Rob. This gift is for you. So holla at me and we can set up an appointment for you to get your free 60-minute reading. Okay? I love you, patrons. Y'all know I do. And today I'm going to be doing the witch trials right after this video. All right, now we're going to move into the second part. The second part of the video is, I got to tell y'all this, okay? I've mentioned this to you guys, but it still keeps happening too much. So I just want to put it out there. I'm going to reiterate this again. Never, ever, 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 ever argue or debate. Some people think arguments are debates. Some people can't tell the difference. An Aquarius, okay? Never argue with an Aquarius. Why am I saying this? Because so many people have come to me in the past 2 weeks, talking about arguments with Aquarius. And an argument with an Aquarius is going to go one of two ways, but neither way is good. It's never going to go right, okay? First of all, let me just jump into it. Aquarius are not listening to you. They're not going to do what you want them to do. So by arguing with them, you're not going to get them to do it. All you're going to get is them angry with you. And then they're going to stop talking to you. And then you're going to be upset because you can't get communication out of them or because they've ghosted you. Then you're going to blame them. But I'm telling you, it's your fault. It is your fault. Why am I saying it's your fault? Because you chose to argue with the Aquarius. It is an exercise in futility. Everybody who argues with an Aquarius ends up frustrated and more upset about the Aquarius's reaction to the argument than anything else. Because once you've argued with an Aquarius, they really don't like you that much no more. And this is not everybody. I can't say every Aquarius because remember I said it can go one or two ways. But one way it can go is the Aquarius don't like you no more, or they're very pissed at you and they either ghost you or stop talking to you or start avoiding you. And some people think this is cute. Some people like the debate, and some people want to pull you into their little intellectual, mental masturbation, I always call it. But many Aquarius they don't think that's cute. They don't think it's cute. And afterwards, you're wondering why the Aquarius is avoiding you. Or if you're in a relationship with them, you wonder why they're not calling you. Those kinds of things. The best way to talk with an Aquarius, especially if something is wrong or you're upset about something they did, is to speak to them and make a rational argument. I will say this until the hills crumble, okay? Because this is the best way to deal with an Aquarius. If an Aquarius does something you don't like, or you're upset with them about something, yelling at them, arguing with them, cursing at them is not going to get you what you want. But you will get what you want if you rationalize with them. If you just say simply, I really want to talk about what just happened. If you are calm and you talk with them, you will get the best response out of them. That's the best way, because otherwise they just shut off. Now, then there are the Aquarius who like to debate and argue. These are generally younger Aquarius or just immature Aquarius, because most of us grow out of this, or something else could be going on with their signs, like their moon or their rising sign, that make them argumentative. But generally, Aquarius grow out of this. So if you have an argumentative Aquarius, a lot of times they're low vibrational. They have that dark kind of energy, and they like it. They like it because they like to try to some of them like it because they think it's like sparring, and some of them like it because they like to put you out there and make you look stupid. A lot of times these are the Aquarius that have a lot of ego, it's those kinds, and they like to do stuff like that. But most of us grow out of it, and if people come to us bringing arguments, we don't really like them that much. And like I said, we start avoiding them. If they're family members, if they're friends, whatever, we don't like that negative energy, and we don't like over-the-top emotional energy either. So if a person is coming with those, especially in an argumentative way, that's somebody we are going to plan to avoid. We're going to plan it. Okay, I'm going to go here at this time because so-and-so might not be home. They might not be at the office. They might not be here. We're going to start planning ways of avoiding that person. And you'd be wondering but it was just a little friendly debate. And the Aquarius did not take it that way. So if an Aquarius likes to argue and debate, don't do it either, because it's a trap. I'm telling you, it's a trap. And if they don't like it, they're not going to like you because you always causing shit. Every time you come around here, you come with this arguing stuff. So they're not going to really want to be around you. So like I said, the best way is to talk. Aquarius do very well with logical, rational kind of things. So if they've done something and you can say it to them in a calm fashion that's logical, and they can really get it, if the Aquarius understands and really comprehends they were wrong, the Aquarius will be like, oh, we'll feel bad. Most of us, I'm not going to say all of us, the ones that are high vibrational will feel bad. The ones that are low vibrational don't care. They're not going to care, period. And that's why I always tell you shouldn't be talking to them anyway. Low vibrational Aquarius are dangerous. I've said this many times. I call them the dark Aquarius. I did a video just on the dark Aquarius. I'll link it right up here so y'all can check it out if you haven't seen it. I always tell people, leave the dark ones alone. But if you get around Aquarius who are higher in vibration, you can logically talk with them. You can rationalize with them. You can have conversations with them. Just the other day, an Aquarius tried to argue with me. Two Aquarius. How that gonna work? So I very quickly realized that this person wasn't listening to me, because that's the Aquarius. The Aquarius don't listen to you. I don't care if you're right or wrong. They not listening. Aquarius has to realize things on their own. So I thought of that immediately when he started trying to goad me into this argument, because what it is that he's uncertain and he wants me to co-sign, and I'm not co-signing. So he figures that he'll, I guess, act through it by arguing with me. And I'm like, I'm not going there. So as soon as he went into trying to argue with me, I was just like, okay, do whatever you want. I hope it works out. I just completely detached. I was just done. I'm totally done with the situation. I don't care what he do, and I don't even want to talk about it no more. That's how we get with it, because it's I'm just do what you're gonna do. I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you about something that is going to drastically affect your life. Because I feel like maybe you need to do it. Maybe you need to take the L. Because in my lifetime, all the times that I made mistakes, those mistakes changed me. They shaped me. And most of the time for the better. So if an Aquarius is acting like that, don't argue with them. Just detach from it and be like, okay, do what you want. Just flag it off. Because sometimes you have to go through some shit before you're willing to realize that other people around you were telling you right. The Aquarius has to figure these kinds of things out on their own. And sometimes it's going to be very painful for the Aquarius. And sometimes that's the way they chose to learn. I'm not even going to say sometimes, every time, because the universe teaches us things, but we don't have to learn the hardest possible way. But the Aquarius is so stubborn and so hard-headed that you just got to let them go learn on their own. So I just detach from it and let it go. And I'm praying that it goes well, you know, because with an Aquarius, that's the best thing to do. Otherwise, you're going to be frustrated. They're going to be angry with you. They're not listening to you, no way. They're not going to do what you want them to do. It may end the relationship, because an Aquarius will walk away from a relationship in a heartbeat, you know. So it's all of this stuff that's negative that can come from it, and no positive. There's nothing positive going to come from it. You're not going to get what you want. They're not going to get what they want. The relationship all jacked up. So the best thing to do is just to talk. Just talk. Nice, rational, calm conversation. You know, don't get smart. Don't be sassy with an attitude. You know, don't get nasty with them, because can't stand people coming at them with an attitude. Just real calm. Like, this is what happened, and can we address it? And I would venture to say most people will respond better to that than you snapping on them. Now, I'm the kind of person who has snapped. I have snapped one time too many. So I'm not trying to say that this doesn't occur. I'm just saying, if you want the best possible outcome, try to control the way that you address the situation. Try to control your tongue. Try to come at people, especially Aquarius, calmly. And I bet you'll get a better response than if you go off on them. Okay? All right, guys, it's time for me to get going. So, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And also, if you would like to get a reading done, please email me and I will give you an appointment. Likewise, all my social media information is underneath here in case you want to get in touch. Okay? See you later, guys.